Hi, everyone. This is Ann Clemmer and Stamper from StamperDog.com. And in just a few minutes, we're going to show you how to make this really cool gift card holder bag. Isn't that nice? But, don't take the clip off. You use it to pull out the gift card. But I really can't show you how to do that quite yet. So hold on and let's get started by using the Big Shot and the Mini Treat Bag framelits. So when you cut it out, make sure that your designer series paper is going the same way or you're making a different kind of bag. So once we get that done, I like to finger fold the small edge on this, and then I go and put some tear and tape on there and pull that off. Now, to pull that off easily, just try to remove the covering from the side, and sometimes that works better than the end. And then just line it up and remember which side you want on the outside. Now we want the polka dots on the outside, and so you're just going to line it up and fold it. Now I don't use a bone folder for this because it tends to crack the designer series paper. You would if you were using cardstock. But anyway, here we're using the tear and tape again, and this is just to close the back of it. I don't do the bottom yet until I finish the inside of the card, and that's to make everything fit better so it's not hard for your recipient to get their gift card out. Now here is a piece of craft cardstock. It's not one of our regular colors, and I've taken the 2.5-inch circle punch and I'm just punching out a half a circle, and now you see how I get that gift card to come out when I pull the craft centerpiece out. And by putting the tear and tape down at the bottom, then you have enough room to put the gift card in there. And you want to, before you go and stamp anything on the interior, you want to make sure that your gift card is going to be covering that, and that the gift card is not so high that it's going to peek out of the top of the bag, because you do want a little element of surprise. So see, there you go. And you notice I have already rounded those corners even before we started. So now we've got to make it a little bit easier for them to get that gift card out. Now, I pushed my 1.5-inch circle punch in there a little bit too far on this. I put it all the way halfway in. I would back it up just a little bit, because then you have less of a chance that that gift card is going to show. And see, just push that all in there, and there you go. And that greeting is perfect. Now is when I want to close the bottom of the bag, and I use the tear and tape again, and I fold it up over there, and that way it doesn't make it too snug. Now let's start on the front of the bag. Now I've already had these two stamps lined up on a clear block so that I know that they're going to have the room for the Mary in between. But it fits just perfect, and there it is. And then I've already taken some of the corrugated paper and punch this out or with the Big Shot. Anyway, and then I'm just taking some glue dots and putting a couple of these little banner ends that I have already punched out. Oh, I love that little banner punch. It's just perfect for this. Now, I didn't overmatch on this because I'm using Mossy Meadow, and the inside of this is Old Olive. But there is Mossy Meadow in the dots on the front, so perfect. Now for this, I'm going to use Fast Fuse because it's a really strong adhesive, and we're layering so many pieces of cardstock. See, look at how much Fast Fuse I put on there. And now I'm just going to center it on the front of the card. Now you could wrap a belly band around there and use dimensionals, but then that's going to make it even thicker than it already is. So now I've got 4 dimensionals. I could put 5 in the middle of my circle. And then I'm going to get out the Mary and just use our paper piercing tool to go and start at one end. And when you start to see it pull out, then you just very gingerly remove it from the die, and there you go. And you might, I really like to use our little mat here to make sure that the fine tip glue doesn't get on my work surface in case I accidentally go over those letters. Now, I do put the fine tip glue in just the thickest parts. You only need a little bit, but make sure that it's going to be hitting the circle. So you're not going to want to go all the way out on either side of that word. And then here I just put the top on the glue and put it away. If this has been helpful for you, make sure you drop by stamperdog.com and hang out with us a little bit. Or better yet, share this video with your friends and subscribe so you won't miss the next one. Oh, now don't do that. Don't go and let it go flying. But if you do, just try to match up where you had the glue before, and nobody knows the better. So anyway, there you go. I mean, it's a really cute card, but I think adding that little clothespin is perfect. And it just makes it just a little obvious that they have to pull out that gift card. Hey, I always like to have the gift card match the gift card holder. This is Ann Klemmer and Stamper from stamperdog.com, where we try to put a little ink, paper, and fun into your day.